What's up guys, Jimmy here. Today I wanted to talk about something I've had for a while now. What I'm talking about is the 2016 13-inch MacBook Pro without Touch Bar. I've had it for about a year now and it has done quite well for me. But would I end up buying it again if I knew everything I knew now? Let's find out. They say there's one thing you'll always love more than a MacBook, and that's a new MacBook. In every relationship, there's a honeymoon phase where everything goes great and you love everything about it. Then after a while, you start to see a few flaws. Today, we'll discuss my relationship with this machine. It's great for my own personal needs. It's something that can help me with my Overwatch cravings while still being light and small in a backpack filled with other unnecessarily heavy things. Its build quality is fantastic and the chassis feels super premium even after a year. Although there is a small scratch near the USB Type-C port due to my Nintendo Switch dock experimentation. The speakers are still great, especially when I compare them to other $1,000 and up laptops at my local Best Buy. Yeah, I know, it's not the best comparison, but I'm a small channel. I got a budget. The machine after a year runs quite well. It edits every single video on this channel just fine. It does get a little hot though when you're watching 1440p YouTube videos with Google Chrome, cause, well, Google Chrome. The battery life to me has been pretty good, even after a year. I know over time, laptop batteries degrade, and I have noticed I've been using the charger a little more than when I first bought it. But for most days, I don't have to charge twice at all. One full charge for the day and I'm good. Days where you play light games or video edit, that's when you'll need the charger. Living with two USB Type-C ports on the MacBook Pro hasn't really been an issue, and having a USB Type-C dongle helped with that when I really did need it. The ports rarely bothered me because they really didn't get used anyway. If your workflow requires a whole bunch of ports, this machine probably isn't right for you. The only time I really had to use the ports was to input footage for YouTube videos. The keyboard was a little weird at first, but it's real easy to get used to. And the Force Touch trackpad is really, really good. Like, it's amazing. And the fact that you can press anywhere on the trackpad and it registers as one uniform click is just great. It's something you really can't explain, but trying it in person will change it. I could complain about the fingerprint oils on the keyboard keys or the smudges on the screen because I just love to caress the machine all over. But that's just nitpicky. And almost all laptops have that issue with keyboards and glossy displays anyway. I'll just try to summarize the cons here. The fans get pretty audible when it's pushing the machine to the very limit, but it doesn't sound like a jet plane at all. What I noticed when editing 4K footage is that iMovie can't handle it at all. It heats up like crazy and struggles to even edit it. But Final Cut Pro 10 edits it just fine and it doesn't struggle at all. One thing I know for sure is a lot of people won't be happy about the price. These machines are, well, expensive. However, when you compare them to their Windows counterparts, they may not be as overpriced as you think. In fact, I made a video comparing them to their Windows alternatives. Please check that out if you want to see if they're actually overpriced or not. One of the more stranger things that happens with this MacBook Pro is when you're charging it. Say you want to charge it overnight. Wake up in the morning, check some emails, and respond to them. Well, right when I unplug the laptop, open it up, the display just doesn't turn on. I like to think pressing the brightness buttons help it, but I'm not sure because the amount of time it takes to turn on changes each time. I also heard many people have issues with the spacebar getting stuck and not responding to their presses. From personal experience, I can tell you that hasn't happened to me, but my spacebar does feel a bit weird compared to all my other keys. So in conclusion, I love the machine. The integration between macOS and iOS is amazing. That being said, it didn't come without a couple of flaws, like the strange unplugged charger behavior, the unfamiliar keyboard, and the lack of ports. But I can't help but enjoy its other features, and those features definitely mask the flaws. Again, this is just my opinion. And I can't really say this machine is meant for everyone, especially for those who need more horsepower for your heavy gaming and much more complicated video editing than I do. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment, and well, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.